Welcome for another reaction video, guys. Checking out Ricky Gervais, and this one is Ricky Gervais savagely takes down Heckler. Wow. Alright, guys. Yes, I can't really check it out, so let's go.
Socrates said that fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. Fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. Well, it probably was back then. There was no Heat magazine and Big Brother. You actually had to do something to become famous. You were a great scholar or a leader of men. And all the way through history, that was the case. 500 years ago, the most famous man on the planet was Leonardo da Vinci because of all the great things he did. He was a painter. He was an inventor. Oh, go on, mate. Sorry. I can't do one-on-one, it's a big place. In a much smaller room, I'd still ignore you, cunt. Shush. Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci. It really annoys me when you hear these people go, you know Leonardo da Vinci? Yeah, he invented the helicopter. No. Yeah. 500 years ago, he invented the helicopter. No, he didn't invent the helicopter. Doing a sketch of something and going, this'll fly, isn't inventing anything. I think back then he'd have folded under questioning, so I go, wow, how should it fly exactly? Sir Isaac Newton, most famous man in his day because of all the great things he did. The laws of motion, discoverer of gravity. I was talking to Carl Pilkington. Yeah, he's a different sort of genius though. And we got onto science and stuff, and he was going, "Who's the best? Who's this and that?" And I said, "Well, I suppose Isaac Newton's generally considered the father of modern physics." And he went, "What was so good about him?" I went, "Wow, he did the laws of motion." I went, "He discovered gravity." Carl went, "What?" I went, "He discovered gravity." Carl went, "It wasn't a problem." I went, "What?" He went, "We weren't all floating about, were we?" I went, no, listen. No, the story goes, Isaac Newton was sitting under a tree one day, and an apple hit him on the head, and Carl went, "Why wasn't he at work?" On the subject of fame, right? Did you see Celebrity Love Island last year when Bianca Gascoigne said her all-time hero was Callum Best? And we were talking about this the next day with Carl and my other friend Glyn, and Glyn went, "Callum Best? But he's only famous because of who his dad was." And Carl went, "Yeah, but you could say the same about Jesus."
No. No. No, he didn't. Like, seriously. Totally two different scenario there. That's funny.
Fucking hell. He's got a head like a fucking orange. Oh. But nowadays you can become famous for nothing really, just being famous. You can just go on you can go on Big Brother and be famous. But for what? Well, Kinga, she's famous because in front of 56 cameras on national television, she shoved a wine bottle up her vagina. What do her parents think? When the neighbours came round the next day and went, "Saw your Kinga on telly last night." "Oh yeah, what was she up to?" "She was up to the fucking label."
Exactly.
Nadia, first transsexual winner. That record's safe, I think. She went there for slightly different reasons. Hers wasn't fame per se. Hers was affirmation, really. She wanted to prove something to herself and the rest of the world. And she didn't tell the other housemates she was born a man. She wanted to see if they believed she was a real woman. And they did, to be fair. I remember the blokes talking up behind her back one night and they were going, "That Nadia's a ugly woman." They spotted the jaw and the big hands. Do you know what I mean? It's always the giveaway, isn't it? You can have everything done. You can have all the plumbing done, electrolysis,
He can have all the plumbing done. What? plumbing. Where terms is like, don't really get me. You can have all the plumbing done. Like, that's ridiculously funny. Like, wow. Wow. The ants always give it away, huh? And I guess here as well. But wow, the plumbing.
Paint your nails, do hair, makeup, lovely dress, shopping in Tesco's, whole loaves of bread. Hello. Hello. No. You've done the difficult bit. Get your hands. Doesn't matter from where. It's Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, they might be odd, but at least they're. Or maybe you get one and wait for that same person to reoffend. Leave your wallet lying around the town square. Like that. Got it. Yeah. They still go with a hook out there, don't they? There must be something better than the hook in this day and age. Unless you're escaping from one old ship to another, there must be something better than the hook. You lose your hand, right? You go, what, have a hook? Carry shopping, that's it. I feel sorry for Captain Hook, because he shouldn't be defined by his disability, should he? I'm assuming his surname wasn't Hook. If your surname was Hook and you lost a hand, you'd go anything but a hook. It's too obvious. Yeah, they went, we're calling Captain Hook. It's an insult, isn't it? It's like calling Stephen Hawkins Dr. Chair. I think of the first sex change operation. Never been thought of, never been conceived of. You are what you, that's it. And yet someone, one day, sitting there and went, I want to change. He went to the doctor and went, Doc, yeah, got an idea. Go on, lose them, will you? Chop them off, pop on a fanny. What? Lose them, pop on a fanny, couple of tits won't hurt, what's the matter? What do you think? And the doctor went, all right. And you have to live as a woman for a year. You can't just go and have it done willy-nilly. You know, you have to think about it, and you come back after a year and go, I'm sure, I want it. I want the change. You're going to make me into a woman? Yeah. Breasts? Yeah. Real breasts? Well, you won't have be able to breastfeed. Vagina? Yeah. Real vagina? Well, again, it won't have a cervix. No. Take a cock, though, will it? What?
Just saying all these things nonchalantly, like, wow. You can take a cut.
Better take a cock. Well, I'll just make it. I don't want to know what you do with it. So, no, it needs to take a fair old cock. Well, I'll leave some room, but I'll just make it. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Oh, yours. It's, no, it's just that I love cocks. Do you? Well, yours will be in the bin in a minute. You can take it home with you. Do you think they'd take it home with you? I would. Pop it under the pillow for the knob fairy. That must be worth a bit, mustn't it? One of the traumas of becoming famous was owning your reputation. It's still the most important thing to anyone, whatever walk of life, in whatever status, whatever you do, owning a reputation. And I think of all those people that did all that great work, then someone just started a terrible rumour about them, like Richard Gere. Someone just said one day, he shoves gerbils up his arse. Why would he do that? He was in Pretty Woman. Would he leave the set, go home and go, oh, Julia Roberts is lovely, but I shove a gerbil on the arse. Why would he? And even if he did, how would we know about it? Wouldn't you keep that pretty close to your chest? You know what I mean? What do you do? Sidle up to a journalist and go, keep this under your hat? I like to shove gerbils up my arse. Nervous. Or did the pet shop man phone the paper and go, Richard Gere was just in here and bought a gerbil, so probably going to shove it up his arse?
exactly. Well, why you would go and tell anybody that even if you do that, right? Oh, they know that exactly. It all started a rumor. Hmm. And he's right. Nobody can get famous. People do silly things just to get famous because they know it will grab the attention, especially if they're in front of a camera, guys. Yeah, that one was hilarious though. He has no filter. He's not holding back, and that's just how he is. Wow. He had me cracking up. Not gonna lie. He not holding back at all when he's on a topic, and he's gonna make that topic clear, like what he's gonna say. Ooh. Alright, guys, don't forget to live, love, laugh, and to learn. And I will catch you in another one. Thanks for watching. Bye.